Hey, how's it going? It's me. This is gonna be a really quick stream because I don't know what we've already done a lot of things in this game. That's mostly it. I just gotta turn on my settings. Or not. Oh no. Yeah, quality is low by default. I've turned up the game audio, so just hoping that it works. This is the part where we're gonna... Let's just turn all these down. Or... as much as we can. I should have turned this up to high, because why not? There's more than 60 FPS, because... yeah. I sure that one... I set maximum frame rate to 120, because I want to actually see the next one. Leave these on. And we'll turn this to max. Although I really need to change my controls. Because... I'm not using... Because I'm not using an Xbox controller. But for now, let's just go straight into it. I don't know what this is. It's just empty. This is the online mode, isn't it? No, it's a store. Is it? I guess I gotta make one again. Before this, Red Bull. Good old Red Bull. I love Lopi. Let's make this goofy. Oh, we got the guy from Cyberpunk. Alright, let's pick this guy and let's just keep it like this. There's way too many settings. As much as I would love to tinker around with it, there's just too many settings. And it's a tutorial again. Still looks worse than PS4, but that's probably because I'm running on the lowest settings possible. Well, can I just... I think it's supposed to be... Yeah, I can get in. Quick join Slack server, view content and tournaments. I just want to play a game. How is my connection terrible?
Get in there!
Well, it looks like we meet again.
Damn.
Ah, so that's your vibe, is it? I like it. So, this is where I'd usually say you can go wherever and do whatever, but I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions. This is your first time, right?
Okay,
Try
I've already
accessing
seen the
various
video.
points around here,
Don't-
and
why are you
I'll
taking me
come
through
give you
this?
a quick rundown. Now, go explore and have some fun!
Have something quick. I have none. Wait, let me put my controller overlay on the screen, because that's nice. Yeah, here we go. Oh, my frame rate! Let me go to my options and turn down something. Because I don't think my system's meant to run this. You're gonna have to turn it to the lowest settings possible. Yeah, this is better. It tells you the time and everything. And this I think it's crossplay too, I'm not sure, I don't know what that means. Because I can see when someone's on PC. Yeah, that guy's on PC. That guy's also on PC.
We currently have a player.
But he's on
a
crossplay,
pistol.
right? Can we join it? I hope we can join it.
Here comes a new challenger.
The closest we're getting to an actual arcade. But also, I just remembered that there's more characters. I did not mean to pick Luke. Maybe I should select that first.
Let me have some fun.
You know, that'd be pretty nice, but it seems like he's trying. I forgot the controls. Well, also no more. I'm getting punished for one thing. I don't think my trigger does anything. I think that's maybe a slight issue. Can my trigger do anything? That's a burn. I forgot how to do that.
Fighting uppercut. Fighting uppercut. Round 2. Fight. Fighting uppercut.
I don't think he knows what he's doing either.
Give me a break.
I'm using the one. I never switched over. No wonder it feels so fun.
Well, thank you.
I can't like touch it. It feels nice. Easy things, but also the same thing.
Judy wins!
This game doesn't look that bad. Even on minimum settings, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, mind you, it's not ideal with the frame rate drops, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't use an Xbox controller. Oh, so these are the characters. Luke, Jerry, Beard. I played some of them. I wish I can. I can pick a side. This is way better. Though I can't stage strike. They've taken this to the next level. I'm picking novice. I know how to play fighting game. Also, maybe let's swap up to Mario controls. Controls. For a sec. Yeah, there we go. We should be good. You know what would be cool?
Here comes a new challenger!
Instead of it just being PNG, make it like an old arcade game.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Nowhere to run.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
I can't do anything. I'm trying to hit my. I think the control disconnected, but. And my game just froze.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
I didn't know we could do that. I still can't use my triggers.
Backs them into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create
Not
some
that
big
good to
chances to do damage here. Both fighters have no
I'm
lead.
still using motor
Who's going to make the
controls.
first move? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Decides to buff up
That's
while
so what
they
I'm
can.
trying to do.
Checks them with the projectile. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? KO.
Yeah, go punch.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
I can swap out motor controls though. I don't want to be using motor controls.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Hits with the overhead. Picks the drive reversal. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side slip. Throws a fireball. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't rush super art. Are we just raw super art incoming? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can quit that blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. And whiff! They're wide open! Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Moses with the throw.
Maybe I
Hitting
should
them with the
look up
smart
and wake
stuff.
up.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch.
No.
We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Puts
I
one
don't
in
know
the
what my
pocket.
controls are.
Both fighters are pretty much
I know
unscathed.
this for people who don't know how to
How
play
are you going to
fighting
deal
games.
damage?
Like,
What's the play here?
it makes me not
Sound
know how to
on.
play a fighting game.
Still slugging it out here. The Fuha
Like,
stock
I
to the
can't
brim.
do Hadouken, I don't
Look for
even
them
know
to
if I'm
turn
doing
up the
right
heat
thing.
now. There's a corner.
Every single input I do
Does
just
not
does a
want to get
different
stuck in
thing.
the corner. Big counter. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation.
I didn't even do that.
Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. A clutch drive move here can close out this round for either fighter.
I'm doing the input
That
in
attack
opposite
landed for a
direction.
counter hit. They'll
And
have
it's
to decide how to
partially
follow up.
working.
Big, low, reaching heavy. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Buffs up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Connect with medium
I
kick.
don't know how to approach it.
You've got to be
He
mindful of
seems
reach
like
and
an
jumping
infantry
at this
player.
range.
Like,
Player
I
one
don't know.
has a
Maybe
slight
just
leg.
that's a projectile on
in.
the ground.
Gets a risky puck in. Goes for the jump in.
That was kind of crossing.
Player two will look to apply pressure. Hits him with a stop and go.
Holy crap.
Full SA meters on deck, so tries to act quickly but with the attack. Barry. Close range protected. Knockdown. Here comes the
How do I use my
next.
special
They gotta
moves?
dig down deep here. Player draw critical. What's
Oh,
gonna
that.
happen?
Okay, no, I thought it was dead.
Overhead attack.
I can't
Looking
do
for a hole.
anything.
Wasn't looking up. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
I can choose my theme. Yeah, we're doing this. What if we were to chat? Provoke. Oh, there's only 2 colors? That's okay, that's bad.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Which we'll probably have to put up a fight.
What are we going to see
Yeah, I'm not
transpire
close,
between
let's
these
go.
fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good parry there, and
Maybe attack that block. Alright.
a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player one has them
But
legit
this
shook
character,
in the
I
corner.
play really simple.
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Did well to get the buff in. Knockdown. Decides to buff up while they can. The pressure is so intense here. They couldn't shake the projectile.
I don't think
Player one picks up the first
I think
round.
that's a projectile. I
That'll
didn't
give them
see
a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Gets the jump in. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Out of range. Relatively safe. Doing some quick planning? The overhead's good. Medium kick.
That's not the
Are
move
they
to
going
do.
to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? On Gensatsu, player one holding on to that corner. Raw super art incoming. Are we going to see it come? Wrecks them. Knockdown and KO.
That's not gameplay.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I should see the move list? Where do I find the moves list? Yeah, it's just 10, but... Oh. One bar... Oh, this is the thing I should have been doing, one bar. Alright, alright. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, this game seems mostly finished. Apart from the performance issues, that's just
Here comes a new challenger.
But apart from the performance issues and like...
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Nowhere
It
to run.
looks really good.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Like, they managed to make less than somehow good.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
I got things to be heavy.
The low kick connects.
This game is
Picks up some
so
damage
quick.
with a
It feels
long, reaching
fast-paced.
attack.
It's like the
Starts off zoning with fireball.
pace changes way
Long,
more
low
than Street
attack
Fighter
hits.
5.
Uses a
Watch
long
it,
range
how much
attack
Street
there
Fighter
to
5
zone
in a
them
really long
perfectly.
time?
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Neither of them willing to back off here. A clutch drive move here can close out this round for either fighter. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. KO.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Player
I'm not
1
trying to tease,
takes
like,
the
that's for
round like a
sure.
thief in the night.
I'm
What
trying
else
to do
can they
the
get
input,
away with?
but-
Just goes for it
That
at
was
this
not
range. Bumps up. Okay, they trade hits. Checks with a medium kick. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here, still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 with the drop that off.
Me,
And
I'm
Premier
I'm dead here.
hoping for a good return. Closing it out
definitely
with a
super.
super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is.
That super art did look
Knew
good,
it'd be
though.
enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
In the meanwhile, though, I'm trying different characters. Because... we got a lot of characters to pick from. I'm not gonna play Kimberly because Kimberly's got more resource management than I would like. What about Jamie? That doesn't seem that difficult. He's there, man.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their
Oh
A
yeah,
game to the
definitely,
table.
because
Hope you're not a sore loser.
I'm just kind of characters.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Starts with a jump in.
I'm getting funny.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window.
What's my project?
Which of these fighters are going to get the SA gauge advantage here? Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Decides to puff. Were they baiting them into that?
What are you doing?
Hits them with a stop and pop. Heats it up with
Yeah,
a
I'm dead
combo
here.
into super.
Oh my god.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
I have a feeling
Now,
that
can they finish the job? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
maybe we do this.
Risky up-close scraps still going. Anthony!
Why
Player
are we
1
here?
will that parry change the momentum of this match? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps in. There's a change of side. Gotta do better than that. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Medium kick. They're going for the super hard.
No, that's not his.
What are they
It's not
thinking? Player 2. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
I'm not dead yet.
Party time!
I don't think so.
Catches them in a full-on storm. Player 1 is on track to the low kick hits. Excellent read. The next touch may decide to closes it out.
I was trying to emotional.
Here's the
That was
final
true.
round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. They push their way out of the corner.
Backing out.
Player 2, yo!
Oh, is that kill?
It's time to
Are you
Spend it
throwing
all
me
on
that
the
one?
super. Not shy one bit about it. This might be
What
a
does it
pivotal
do?
super arc. Looking for a hold. Baits out the low kick. What a parry! The parry! Are they going to be able to come back and stack victory with
No.
impact? Squash! Medium kick into. Tries to act quickly
No.
with the attack. Go Satsu!
We can.
When it is
Let's go.
over.
All right then.
I've
That
seen a
was
lot of
a
fights in my
reaction,
day,
boys.
but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry.
Can I pick up
Both
Jamie?
sides stepping up for the rematch. Feeling a real buzz. Connects with medium kick. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Trips them up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player
Okay.
2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to
Wait,
reset the
I
situation.
think they're being conditioned.
Great work.
If I do it, they're gonna do it immediately.
We're near the end of the
What are
round.
they gonna do
Can
ahead
either
of?
fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters
I didn't know what I was doing there. I was just messing buttons.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Switches it up. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Sai Hasho to start
I
something.
think it's taking us a touchdown.
Still slugging it out at this range. They both have full drive gauges to work with. What'll happen
Let's do the
here?
anti.
Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps up. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. Life lead is there. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Didn't Can
You're
they
getting
going for
conditioned
the
to
kill
do
with that super?
right gauge right after I do
That felt
mind
good,
dragon.
didn't it?
Put them on a t-shirt
So
with
maybe I
that
should
finish.
get dragon.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Who's it gonna be? Still slugging it out here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Misses the drive impact. And the super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Alright, what's coming up next? Right lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape a throw to tie the bow. They were
I
stuck
don't
in
know
the
if I
corner.
can react to it.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Connects with medium kick. Looking for a chance. The engagement here will have set up with the jump in. Noticeable life lead is a and whip. They're wide open. Closes it out.
At least I figured out how to grab.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Connect with medium kick. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2.
I realize it now.
Buffs up. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. Brushes that off and keeps going. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Jump? Jamie's tuning up the band. Time for some fun. What'll happen here? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Finds the target. Are we gonna see a comeback? Wrecks them. Both fighters just goes for it at this range. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Oh my god, they just jumped it up! Amazing! Burnout activates. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to close it out? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Also, maybe play against someone that's not Yuri. I mean, most of the people here have a match, but not sure. Matchmaking ended due to accessing content that's not supported.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh god.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let's get this mission started.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
I don't know what it's got.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked. It takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight.
What is that?
Overhead takes a trip. Player 1 can't afford to get hit. This is gonna be bad news. Life lead opens up. Checks him with the projectile. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Hold your breath. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. From upstairs. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player 2 in there.
I didn't want me to turn back.
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point?
Maybe should have gone a bit closer.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in. Player 2 hits them with a stop and bop. Were they baiting them into that? Medium kick. A super art? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Experiencing burnout. Medium kick hits. Player 2 not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. They must what were they thinking? A real what a smart
Oh wait, he's a burn of
going in.
chicken.
Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Back into the corner. What setups do they? Now they can use drive. Excellent lead.
Oh,
The
wait, they
super
want to burn on
doesn't
me.
hit.
Don't chicken.
Connects with the
And I'm
throw.
wasting my meter.
Okay, here we go. Curls them from above. Gets the tips with the low heavy.
Not the best.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who didn't see the overhead coming? Throw leaves them wide open. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent.
I
Player
think
1
exactly.
is in a pretty good situation with the overhead denied. Dangerous range sets up with the jump in. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. What were they thinking? Player 2, if all the throw connects, what's next? Player 1 with the rhythm wrecks them. Oh, here we go. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Noticeable, what a finish.
Why did I go block? That was a good match. That was a good match.
Comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about
This
a show.
game
That match
is
had it all.
stupidly fun.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
I mean, this guy just seems
Here
to do
comes a
nothing.
new challenger.
I hate a Jamie main too.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win
You've been
fight.
saying it's about my pride for a
Hope you're not
while
a
now.
sore loser.
Maybe don't.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. The low kick connects, picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
You know what they say?
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Gets the knockdown, and now connects with medium kick. With a super art connect, it's the level 1, breaking with some serious style. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
It's nice to see that there are wholesome people in this game. Or at least in the beta. I don't know what they're doing though. It's not confusing, it just seems wide. Like, they could do a lot of things with this though. Like, for example, custom lobbies? During events, at least. But also... yeah, same, right? I don't think he'll fight me, but if he does...
Here comes a new challenger.
He does.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, you ready? Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1.
I don't know what it seems like a projectile.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That barely
That's
connected,
immediate.
but it still counts.
Just get out of jail.
The throw hits. Now the
Or
fun
maybe he
begins.
knows what to do.
Was well in range to score the throw. What are they thinking here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. How's this going to shake out?
Hey now, where you going?
How's this round going to develop? Brings out the
Okay,
super.
this guy's been in training for a bit.
How is this going to work out?
What maybe the motor control is doing anything?
Stops the attack by using a drive kick. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 gets
Okay, going into the heavy is a bad idea.
Player 1
Yeah,
on
we
the
can work
board
on those
first with the
things.
win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits with the overhead. Combo with the target combo. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag.
That's just modern controls.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range. Relatively safe. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look... just goes for it at this range.
Yeah, he's not breaking anything, so I think he's just actually
Going in. Wrecks them. Throws them. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage in there.
That was on me. I should not have pushed for that.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Rising uppercut.
I think
Okay,
it's
they
actually
trade hits.
because
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to
and
decide
this
how to
flip
follow up.
loop.
Goes for the low kick. What are they thinking here? Sticks with the super art connect. Spans it on the super art. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the
Yeah, did he
super
get
arm.
up there?
Grabs him with a break. All right, what's coming up next? One combo can end this round right now. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
There you go.
Closes with
I
the
thought he was
throw.
gonna grab it,
Hitting
too.
him
That's
with
what I
the
was
smart
gonna
stuff.
throw
Of course
tag.
I'd win.
Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Projectile brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
You know, I look at Salty and say that Monica plays really well, but I think it's just
Lands a
freaking
rising
hard.
uppercut. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily, digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking to impress with this
A lot.
kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blink. Connects with medium kick. Still, burnout activates. Getting up close and overhead, but it won't work. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 1, oh my, the throw tag. What now? Throws them.
I think that's throw tag.
Player goes all in with the uppercut. Knew the throw was coming. Breaking on them and laid down some damage without giving up ground. Both sides getting ready. The low. They're recovered. Finds the target. Here comes the
I
blow.
can't do anything.
Oh, it's enough. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great
One
game.
more rematch and I'm moving on from you.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping
Does
up
he
for
just
the
keep doing
rematch.
super?
Player 1 flipping the script with a turnaround super. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner.
Dang.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes a trip. The super armor does its job.
Yeah, he's every time he disagrees, he's
Decides to send it and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? All right, what's coming up next?
Nice throw
Ends
tag.
the round. Player 1 on the board first with the
Considering whenever
win.
he goes for the
They'll
grab, he
want to
does it
keep the
again.
pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little
I
bit.
am pretty
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. A super art? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. They return to center stage. A quick breather. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Manages to block the jump in attack. Barry just goes for it at this range. Racer
That's his
hit
armor
with
break?
a speed range.
To be fair,
Hanging
it's a
on for
super
dear
thing.
life. One chance here may end this match. Fights out of the corner. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
I'm loving it, like.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
I blame the leg. That was an open lobby. I can't invite people from here. That's the thing. Who should we play? Oh, there's this guy. I'm trying to see all the I wonder if someone's playing Kimberly.
Here comes a new challenger.
Not Kimberly, but I'll take it. I should probably try out the other characters though, because I've just been playing Jamie.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready? Then show me.
Is that the DHQ intro? Is that the DHQ intro?
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. What's the play here? The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Parries the attack. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets the counter hit throw. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
That was kind of... that was a terrible move on my part. I was trying to mix it up, but then I just completely went.
Good read with that throw escape. Ends it from above. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go.
What do I do?
Throws a fireball.
I don't have a grip now, can I? Well, now can I do it?
Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They both have full drive gauges to work with. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, says no to the impact. Avoids getting stuck in the corner
That was
somehow.
a terrible punish. Just consider how long
Connects with medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. The throw missed. Looking for a chance. Chance double song. They gotta go for it while they're buffed. Gets the jump in. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. A real test of nerves here. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Stuck in the corner, but not going low heavy. Amazing. Weaves in the impact to finish.
That was so
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
I don't know if trying to throw it. I think so.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown.
I think she saw through the previous accidental trigger.
Goes for the fireball. Stands firm and blocks the drive. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage.
That was accidental.
Takes a big gamble and rips
that
out
was
a raw
terribly
super.
spaced.
Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual.
I deserve
They're
to get
barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes the chance to hurt him. Did this super art connect? That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gauge, you touch super art. Player 1 creates a good corner and gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round.
I'm not
That'll give
sure
them a
if it's
psychological
supposed to hit
advantage.
from behind, though.
Round 2. Fight.
Shows a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Checks with a medium
Try to
kick.
start with a heavy advantage.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy.
Yeah, seems like people are
Throw misses. Jump.
but they're not using the
Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Zones with the fireball. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They're laying into each other. A super art? What are they thinking?
That was very close.
There's a bar on a Kikosha. Amazing. Kisses the fireball. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Holds out with the block. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Brings out the super.
Yeah, this works.
How is it going to work out for them? Takes a trip. The jump in catches them. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
That's getting kind of predictable.
The grab misses. So little life left. The projectile connects.
Yeah, the jump in
not
was
giving the
getting
opponent any chances. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? They trade. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 2, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Now that's how you use an impact. Checks with a medium kick. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player grappling and breaking. Player 1 needs to. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Excellent read. A real test throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Looking for a chance. Hits the drive. Connects with medium kick. Here comes the huge chance after that wall splash. Ooh,
What am I doing?
Blow. What's next? Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that low heavy. Closing moments of the the throw connects.
Start immediately with a
Also, getting one up.
But it's not then.
Player 1 gets the win in a
One
convincing
more
fashion.
game.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player 1 drops them to half, closing the gap. How will this impact things? Any developments early in the round will set the table
How
for
will
the
this
rest of the
impact
fight.
things? How will this
they
affect
hit,
bro
whip,
LeBron's
or
legacy?
even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape.
Yeah, maybe
What'll be the
go
setup?
for a grab when
Knockdown.
Take my grab.
Grabs him. Life lead opens up. Sees the overhead coming and gets him.
I thought she was gonna go for a grab.
Player 1 hits up the always important
Fair
first
enough.
round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps. The quarter hits him with a stop and pop. Early round decision. It's the level 1. Breaking with a serious style. How's this round going to develop? A quick
Maybe
breather.
she'll follow the trend.
Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Breaks their guard with the throw.
that's not
Here
how
comes
long
the
it is.
mix-up.
I thought it was longer.
Going wild with the throws in the corner. Whips with that huge attack. Both fighters planning something? Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Throws them for all the throw connects. Player 2, Danny's tuning up the band.
This is not worth
Time
it.
for some fun. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Medium kick. Wall flat into the guard break. Finds the target. Anti-air in the front. What were they thinking? Grounds him from above. Yo, cut that boy off. He's had too much. Raw super art incoming. Excellent read. Going in.
So we're that works. Alright. We'll try and get to the
Here's the
winner.
final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Jump! Sets up with the jump in. Pokes with the medium kick. Plus anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Finds the target. They push the chromosome. Okay, here we go. Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. The low kick hits. A jump. Stop. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of the beast? Closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
I don't think I've won that many matches. I've won like one, right? I had to win at least one. Also, let's swap characters, cause I said I would do that. Just for a little bit, though. Let's try Kimberly. Her mechanic can't be that bad, right? I don't know who he is. I didn't check his name, his tag. Just let me get a fight in.
Here comes a new challenger.
Guy, I'll take it. I just gotta learn to play against Guy, because all the Street Fighters I've played
Our
recently
fighters are pumping themselves up and are
the
raring
other
to
ones
go.
where Guy
Who is
was
going to come out on top in
the
this fight?
most corner person ever.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the
Maybe I should've
play-by-play.
seen him.
Tries to bait him with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 has the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Changing up the beat with a hidden variable.
What did they do? Exactly.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Risky up-close scrap still going. One hit'll win this round. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 in there.
You are not in reach for a grab.
Player 2 hits up the
Hey,
always
geez.
important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. They hit each other. Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Creates an opening with a low
What
heavy.
was that? How was that parry?
Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it. They're going for the super art, going binomial theorem with
I
a
didn't
loose
get it.
scramble. Going in, gets the combo. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? The low kick hits. Looking for a hole.
What was that?
Closes it out.
I don't know the moveset.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Breaks those shins. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Goes for the throw. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 2 chases them down. Checks him with a projectile. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the punish counter, gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. And KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
What is They take 10 in.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets the knockdown, and now Sonic Boom! Long low attack hit.
Doing heavy. I just got whipped.
Blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. They've got low heavy. Going in? This is going to be bad news. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Get this critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they got to think of a follow-up. Player 1 is in a very good spot. There's a drive impact. Big drive gap now. Break through with the throw.
Jeez.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Long low attack hits.
That takes a lot of stuff. Maybe don't do that close range.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead opens up.
That's a fireball?
KO!
I didn't think that was a fireball.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
That's no fireball, is it?
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Breaks the block with a throw. Just goes for it at this range. Lucian beats assaults them from the air. Player 2 is in a... This is gonna hurt. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Looking for a chance. Great sets up with the jump in. Full drive on deck. Doesn't check the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I think I've lost a lot of games. I'm gonna check my stats because I don't know how many games I've lost. Can I see my win-loss ratio? I can't, apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here. See ya. Bye.